It affects me greatly to have to move from here because, again, I'm packing my stuff and finding a place after being homeless for a lengthy bit of time, I guess. So.
Jason Allard has been living in the supportive housing project for over 2 years at Cambie and Dunsmore Streets, but the building is temporary modular housing designed to be taken down at the end of its lease, and everyone who lives there will have to move at the end of July. The city's changing approach to this housing means other projects like this will end up closing down too.
Larwell Place has housed more than 90 people over the past 3 years. It sits here on city-owned land, which is slated to become the site of the new Vancouver Art Gallery.
I don't understand why they're closing this when, you know, it's only been a couple of years and, you know, there's nothing wrong with this place, really. It's fairly new still.
Vancouver created temporary modular housing projects to quickly build homes for unhoused people, making use of vacant city lots. And while the 98 homes here will close permanently, Councillor Christine Boyle is putting forward a motion to stop those living in similar projects from meeting the same fate.
Renewing the leases is incredibly important, and it's one of the easiest things that we can do as a council in terms of preventing more people from becoming homeless.
The City of Vancouver says it has extended some of these projects where possible, but in a statement, Mayor Ken Sim's office says they were always meant to be temporary. This is a fact that was well known by occupants and operators prior to moving in. The city is now transitioning towards a model that prioritizes securing permanent, quality housing for our region's most vulnerable residents. Allard and his neighbor Roger Foster say living at Larwell Place has its challenges, but they're grateful to have a space.
You know, I've come from a pretty good background. I've always had my own home, and you know, I never ever asked anybody for nothing. But it's getting to be a big problem out there.
Allard says he's hoping to hear if he can move somewhere next week, and the other residents have been offered housing too.
Well, they're kind of angry too, right? They don't want to have to pick up their stuff and leave, but I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
In Vancouver, Kier Junos, City News.